Oxford-AstraZeneca coronavirus vaccine approved for use in UK. The Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine has been approved for use in the UK, with the first doses due to be given on Monday amid rising coronavirus cases. The UK has ordered 100 million doses, enough to vaccinate 50 million people. This will cover the entire population, when combined with the full order of the Pfizer-BioNTech jab, Health Secretary Matt Hancock said. On Tuesday, 53,135 new COVID cases were recorded in the UK, the highest single-day rise since mass testing began, as well as 414 more deaths within 28 days of a positive test. Dr. June Rain, head of the Medicines and Healthcare Regulatory Products Agency, MHRA, said the vaccine would save tens of thousands of lives, adding no corners have been cut in assessing the safety and effectiveness of the jab. Vaccination centers will now start inviting patients to come and get the Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine from next week. It is considered essential because it is easier to store and distribute. It can be kept at normal fridge temperature, unlike the Pfizer-BioNTech jab that has to be kept at 70 degrees Celsius. There is also more confidence about supply as it is UK made, whereas the Pfizer-BioNTech jab has to be shipped in from Belgium. The hope is around 2 million patients a week could soon be vaccinated with 2 vaccines now approved. Speaking on BBC Breakfast, Mr. Hancock said it marked a significant moment in the fight against the virus, adding that 2021 can be a year of hope and recovery because we can see our way out of the pandemic. More than 600,000 people in the UK have been vaccinated with the Pfizer-BioNTech jab since Margaret Keenan became the first in the world to be given a COVID vaccine outside of clinical trials. Professor Andrew Pollard, director of the Oxford Vaccine Group, told BBC Radio 4's Today programme that vaccine approval was an astonishing achievement in science and clinical research. Meanwhile, the Health Secretary has said that more areas will be placed under England's toughest Tier 4, stay-at-home, restrictions. He has urged people to stay in this new year regardless of what tier their local area is under, in a bid to slow the spread of the virus. The new vaccine approval comes after Public Health England said the country was facing unprecedented levels of infections, and health officials in parts of Wales, Scotland and the south of England voiced concerns about the increasing pressure on the NHS. As well as approval of the Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine, the government announced the immunisation campaign will now shift to giving as many people as possible their first dose of vaccine with a second dose following within 12 weeks. When the Pfizer-BioNTech jab started being given, the aim was to give the second dose after 3 weeks. But based on advice from the Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunisation, the aim now is to give as many vulnerable people some protection from COVID-19, irrespective of the jab they are given. Trials showed 2 full doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech jab were 95% effective at preventing infection, while the Oxford-AstraZeneca one showed 62% effectiveness, although even in cases where people were infected there were no cases of serious illness. Trials of the Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine also showed when people were given a half dose then a full dose effectiveness hit 90%. However, unpublished data suggests that leaving a longer gap between the first and second doses increases the overall effectiveness of the jab. All the vaccines are expected to be equally effective against the new variants of the virus that have emerged.